Si Sir Jun yata nga.
Yes. Live stream tayo sa YouTube. Wala po. Dito kami nila. Nag-go sa bahay nila. Malamang picture lang. After no. How about HPV? So we have to watch right. So the natin ganito, yung mag-present, i-shorten lang nga yung presentation. I-shorten nyo lang yung presentation ninyo, focusing on the requirements. Yung mga notice of discount na yung requirements nila. Tapos i-general statement mo na lang. The failure to comply with the basic requirements provided in 9184 are grounds for, obviously grounds for what you call this one. I don't know. Thank you.
Please proceed.
So good morning everyone. No, particularly yung ating sa YouTube na nakalive po tayo and nandito po ngayon present. So ito po yung ating private conference for contract ID number 23G0057 for cloud disaster recovery solution subscription renewal with an approved budget for the contract of 10 million pesos. So ito po yung presentation outline, preparation of bids, procurement timeline from the posting of the invitation until the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. And we will also cite some of the reasons why bids are considered disqualified or nagiging ineligible for mga bidders natin. And then the last will be the question and answer session. So for the purpose, kung may mga clarifications yung mga bidders, we can address them through this conference. And if ever naman, meron naman po kaming i-issue supplemental bulletin, at least for now, medyo may idea na po kayo for supplemental bid bulletins. So regarding sa mga statements that will be made during this conference, will not modify the terms of the bidding documents unless mag-issue po kami ng supplemental or bid bulletin which will be posted sa mga websites po natin sa DPWH, sa PhilJeps. So abangan na lang po natin yung mga bulletins na yun na nabanggit. So for the preparation of bids, you are to prepare your legal documents such as yung inyong pong valid PhilJeps registration na platinum membership. Yung 3 pages ang i-attach po natin. And it will suffice the requirement for your eligibility documents. If ever na kayo po yung maging LCB or lowest calculated bidder, that's the time na isasubmit nyo po yung inyong mga eligibility documents such as yung inyong SEC or DTI, yung inyong mayor's permit, and ganoon din po yung tax clearance, no? Per EO 398 series of 2015. So for PhilJeps, dapat po current and updated yung PhilJeps na isasubmit ninyo. And if ever na may mga documents po under Annex A na nag-expire na, you have to renew them sa PhilJeps po para si PhilJeps mag-issue po na amended, no, PhilJEP certificate para po sa inyo. So make sure na lahat po ng documents or certificates or permits na nandito po sa Annex A ay dapat current and updated. Otherwise, you have to mag-submit po kayo ng updated sa PhilJEPs. So another requirement for your Class A documents, yung technical documents, a statement of all your ongoing government and private contracts, even contracts awarded but not yet started. So you have to disclose po dito yung inyong ongoing contracts. So ganun din po, kinakailangan po there is no need for you to attach supporting documents for this requirement. Yung statement lang will suffice the requirements. So ito po yung form ng ating ongoing government and private contracts. You have to fill up all the blank spaces provided and then signed by your authorized representative. So another requirement is yung SLCC or statement of your single largest completed contract, which is similar to the contract to be paid. So when we say similar, it should be installation and configuration or maintenance of VMware Cloud Disaster Recovery Solution, equivalent to at least 50% of the approved budget for the contract and completed within 5 years now before the deadline for the submission ng documents. So ito yung form na gagamitin nyo for your SLCC. For this requirement, kinakailangan po mag-attach po tayo ng supporting documents. Ano po yung supporting documents? Siya po ay yung end user's acceptance or official receipt or sales invoice. So any of the three, you have to attach as supporting documents for this requirement. Signed by your authorized representative. So for financial document naman po, under Class A document, you have to submit an NFC computation which is equal or more than the approved budget for the contract, or you can submit yung tinatawag po nating CLC or committed line of credit, which is equivalent to at least 10% of the approved budget for the contract. Another requirement will be your bid security. So bid security can be in a form of bid security declaration or any other form provided as posted dito po sa ating screen, no? Pwede siyang cash, cashier's manager's check, bank draft or guarantee of the revocable letter of credit, which is 2% of the ABC, or you can submit a surety bond, callable upon demand, 5% po siyang increase. So ito po yung form ng bid security declaration. Ito po yung gamitin natin form for your bid security declaration. And duly notarized po. Then another requirement will be your schedule of requirements. You have to deliver the goods, yung cloud disaster recovery solution subscription within 15 calendar days upon receipt of the approved notice to proceed. Another requirement for your technical documents is technical specification and statement of compliance. So you have to attach supporting documents po doon sa compliance ninyo, no? In a form of brochures or manufacturer samples. Dapat meron po kayong supporting documents for your compliance. Any statement that is not supported by evidence or is subsequently found to be contradicted by the evidence will render the bid under evaluation liable for rejection. Ito po yung form ng statement of compliance. So ito yung specifications ng DPWH. You have to state if you will comply sa statement of compliance, and then yung sa bidder's compliance naman for specifications, you have to specify kung ano po yung i-offer po ninyo sa amin. So meron po yung mga other requirements, no? Documentation and media. So you have to provide manufacturer's documentation or any electronic storage media and copy versions. Tulad po ng manual, manufacturer's documentation, service level agreement, and other standard documentation. So yun po yung laman ng ating first envelope. Now will be your second envelope. Ano po yung content ng second envelope? Yung nandun po yung ating financial bid form na lahat po ng prices indicated in the form shall include customs duties and sales and other taxes. And the bids or the prices that you will offer will be fixed and not subject for any price escalation. And it shall be valid for 120 calendar days from the date of the opening of bids. So for your second envelope, dalawa lang po yung documents na isasubmitin nyo, yung financial bid form and the accomplished price schedule. So ito po yung bid form na gagamitin po na ninyo. Address to the back of the DPWH. Then paki-specify yung title ng kontrata as well as yung contract ID number to be signed by your authorized representative. Ito po yung form for your price schedule. It's offered from within the Philippines. Fill upan nyo lang po lahat ng columns ng required information signed by your authorized representative. If the goods are offered naman po from abroad, ito po yung gagamitin po natin na form. Please fill up all the columns, no, required information for each column. Huwag po tayo mag-leave ng anumang blank space to be signed by your authorized representative. So regarding sa format and signing of bids naman po, kinakailangan magsasubmit po ay authorized ng inyong company. So kinakailangan po meron siyang letter of authorization. If it's a corporation, dapat included po siya sa secretary certificate. Any bids or to be submitted to us without any authorization letter will not be accepted. So you are to submit using the forms appropriate forms provided in section 8 in 2 separate sealed envelopes simultaneously. So the first envelope shall contain your technical component, which includes your eligibility documents, and the second shall contain your financial component. So forms must be completed without any alterations to the format, and no substitute form shall be accepted. So all blank spaces shall be filled in with the information requested, and you are to submit a original of the first and second envelope. The bids shall be signed and each and every page thereof shall be initialed by the duly authorized representative. Regarding sa mga erasures po or overwriting, dapat po duly countersigned by the authorized representative. So for sealing and marking of bids naman po, you are to submit your original eligibility and technical documents in one sealed envelope marked original component. And ganoon din po sa inyong financial component in another envelope marked original financial component. And seal them all in one outer envelope marked original. So you are to submit one copy of the first and second components of your bid. And we request that you submit one original and one copy of your bid. So failure on your part to comply with the said request will not be a ground for disqualification, but we are requesting that you submit one original and one copy. The original and the number of copies of the bid shall be typed or written in indelible ink. It shall be signed by the bidder or your duly authorized representative. So ito po yung markings ng envelope. So dapat nandun po yung name ng contract to be bid, capital letters. Ganun din po yung name and address ng bidder in capital letters. Address to the Bids and Awards Committee of the DPWH. Tapos nandun din po yung contract ID number. And where the warning do not open before the date and time of the opening of bids. So ito po yung ating timeline from the posting of the invitation to the bid last December 8. So ngayon po yung ating pre-bid conference and you have until Friday, which is December 22 na 4 p.m. to submit your written request for clarifications. And on December 27, if ever na mag-issue po kami ng supplemental or bid bulletin, makikita po natin yan sa website ng DPWH, ganoon din po sa website ng PhilHealth. And on January 3, no, 10 a.m. on or before 10 a.m. you have to submit your proposals or your bids. So ito po yung mga reasons for rejections ng bids at na-relate as ineligible yung mga bidder. Number 1, late bid. So make sure to submit your bids on or before 10 a.m. of January 8, 2024. And it should be accompanied by a authority, no? Authorization letter. If you're a company, dapat kasama siya sa ano po, sa secretary certificate. Kung ano naman po, sole proprietor, dapat na may SPA po, no? And failure to submit supporting documents to support compliance. So dun po sa technical specifications, dapat may naka-attach po yung mga supporting documents such as yung mga brochures po, no? Compliance, to prove your compliance to requirements. And please submit the forms provided sa bidding documents. If wala po kami provide, pwede po kayo mag-submit ng other forms. So NFCC, less than the ABC or the amount of credit line commitment is less than 10% of the ABC. Dapat po kung NFCC should be equal or more than the ABC. If it's CLC, it should be 10%, no, of the ABC. Kung magsasabit naman po kayo ng bid security, ng surety bond for your bid security, it should be callable upon demand and valid for 120 calendar days. Ganon din po, for surety bond, it should be accompanied by a certificate from the Insurance Commission. So short-term bid validity and bid security validity period. So 120 calendar days po ang validity period at bid security validity period. And bid prices higher than the ABC. So may ceiling po tayo, hindi po dapat talagpas sa approved budget for the contract. So question and answer. And then if you have any questions or other clarifications, just email your concerns to the following email addresses po, no? Naka-address po sa back chairperson, si ASEC Marichu Palafox, at sa implementing office po na IMS, headed by Director Ron Kawali, at sa secretariat po, no? Through Attorney Vico Aligi. So you have until Friday. Pakibalik na. Until 27 po. December 27. At December 22 pala, Friday, ng 4 p.m. para mag-submit ng inyong written request for clarification.
Madam Chair, since there are no what you call this questions received by the committee, I move that I move for the conclusion of the bid conference for this activity.
Second the motion.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
So we go with the next agenda.
9:45.
Kaya pala.
Tayo pa na.